ब्रेक पर स्वागत। न्यूज 18 राइजिंग भारत मंचरे वी के पांडियान बीजेडी बीजेपी मेंट प्रसंग में 5T अध्यक्ष प्रतिक्रिया रखिंट। मोदी एवं नवीन मध्य घनिष्ठ बंधुत्व रही से कहते ओडिशा रे मेंट हेबो कि नहीं ताहा पछ कथा, किंतु उभय नवीन और मोदी देश एवं राज्यर हित कथा चाहूछंती बोली कहते वी के पांडियान। देश में मोदी जितिबे, राज्य जितिबे नवीन पट्टनायक। सरकार पई उभयंकर आवश्यकता नहीं बोली कहते वी के पांडियान। सेपरी बीजेडी बीजेपी मेंट प्रसंग में से प्रतिक्रिया रखिंट। सरकार गठन पई बीजेडी को बीजेपी आवश्यकता नहीं। देश में नरेंद्र मोदी और राज्य में नवीन पट्टनायक जितिबे। केंद्र और राज्य में सरकार पई उभयंकर आवश्यकता नहीं। प्रधानमंत्री मोदी एवं नवीन पट्टनायक उत्तम राजनेता। दुई राष्ट्रनीतिज्ञ जेतेबेले मेंट करती राष्ट्र किंबा राज्यर हित पई मेंट करिथांती। उभय मोदी एवं नवीन कर एहा राष्ट्र नायकत्व।
So for such a popular chief minister, many would ask, why is he then allying with the BJP? What is this pressing compulsion? Never, I don't think in Indian politics you have seen an alliance between a ruling party and the main opposition party. So something must have happened.
Okay. Why somebody joins an alliance? Somebody joins an alliance because they want to win elections. Somebody joins an alliance because they want to have an impact in the electoral math. Here is a chief minister who is so popular in the state and he gets 3/4 majority every time, Mr. Naveen Patnaik. The recently concluded Panchayat elections, he won symbol election. It's based on party symbol. He won 90% of the seats. And the second party was 5% seats, BJP. So Mr. Naveen Patnaik doesn't need an alliance to come back to serve the people. He doesn't need an alliance.
You're saying BJP needs an alliance?
No, I would say the same thing about Mr. Narendra Modi, the Honorable Prime Minister of India. Whatever surveys you are showing, whatever others are showing, that he is going to become the Prime Minister of the country. Mr. Naveen Patnaik is going to the Chief Minister of the state, undoubtedly, and Mr. Narendra Modi is going to be the Prime Minister. How I put it is beyond, there are some things beyond politics. It is a mark of great statesmanship. That's how I put it. That two great leaders wanting to come together for a greater cause. It has significance as two great people coming together as a mark of statesmanship. It has nothing to do with politics. That's how I see it. That's how I put it. And even the chief minister thinks that way.
So you said in
it has no electoral value either for BJP or for BJD.
No, earlier in the first part of the answer you said, why do parties align with each other? They want to win elections, they want to change the electoral map. So is it that BJP needs BJD more or BJD needs BJP more?
BJD doesn't need BJP to form government in the state, and BJP may not need BJD to form government in the center. That's why I made it very clear that it is to do with two individuals who share a great friendship amongst each other, and they see some things are beyond politics, and that is where you see a rare mark of statesmanship. I consciously use the word statesmanship. It is nothing to do with politics. It's beyond politics.
So where is the status of that alliance right now? Because PM came, I think, earlier this month. He praised Naveen Patnaik as a Lokpriya Neta. But we haven't heard anything ever since.
I think if anything happens, we'll all get to know.
No, that's why I'm asking you. No, better to ask than you.
We'll all get to know if something happens. But I told the logic behind this. Whatever talk has happened also, I told the logic behind. It has nothing of electoral significance either to Odisha or to the country. It is more to do with statesmanship.
So for such a popular chief...
सेपरी नवीन को उत्तराधिकारी किए बोली प्रश्न रे उत्तर रखिथिले वी के पांडियान। ओडिशावासी निष्पत्ति नेबे किए हेबे नवीन को उत्तराधिकारी। मु केवल मुख्यमंत्री को आदर्श को नै काम करूछि बोली कहिसंती वी के पांडियान।
Okay. We have called this session P2P. So depending on which way you want to see it,
poverty to prosperity, Orissa transforms.
That's the way you would like to see it. We would like to see it as from Patnaik to Pandian.
No.
So please tell us, are you Mr. Naveen Patnaik's political successor?
I don't think I should answer this. The people of Odisha will answer it. And I succeed his values. I succeed his hard work. I get inspired by his sincerity, commitment, and keeping politics away from public service and doing service to the people. That's how, these are values I have imbibed from the Chief Minister. Politics can come later on whenever, whatever people think, it's fine.
But the reason people are asking this is because the BJD, like some other parties, we've seen that in the history of Indian politics, where succession has always become a bit of a dicey situation. We've seen that with ADMK, we've seen that with Shiv Sena. So in the BJD, there is no obvious political successor. Are you the obvious political successor?
Let me put it this way. The Chief Minister is so popular and he is so meticulous in doing everything. He has transformed the state of Odisha from where it was and what it is now. And BJD is the vehicle which he created to transform the state. Such a futuristic thinking Chief Minister who holds people of Odisha in his heart will definitely have planned out something for the BJD which will be rocking as always he does.
But he's not shared that with you.
I think he tells always that people of Odisha will decide who will succeed him. We all follow that. In fact, when somebody asked Biju Babu when he was alive, who is going to succeed you, he also told the same thing, that people of Odisha will decide. But finally, in democracy, one bows to the people. I think he tells always that who will succeed him. We all
सेपरी राज्य बाहर प्रसंग रे VK पांड्यान कौन उत्तर रखिछंती आसंत सुनिबा.
going to succeed you. He also told the same thing that
Politics, obviously, you'll be the subject of scrutiny by a lot of people, your political opponents, by the people of the state. When they attack you with the outsider tag, how do you respond to that?
I know that last 3-4 years I have been the center point of attack of everyone in Odisha politics. Most of the opposition parties attack me, so that's part of the game. And whether I succeed or not, it's up to the people of Odisha to decide.
But when they say that you're originally not from there, you're from Tamil Nadu,
They have to come and see some of the meetings which I have with the people and the emotions which they pour out when they see, when they interact, or when they talk to me. I think that will clarify how they hold me, whether they hold me as one of theirs or whether they hold me as an outsider. It's the people of Odisha who finally decide.
But, I mean, you're also a fluent Odia speaker by virtue of your bureaucratic career, of course. You're married to a Odia, a native. But beyond that, for people to accept somebody who is from a different state, I mean, the only comparable example I can think of, and probably you'll relate to this, is MGR. Coming from one state and contesting in another state, even Jayalalitha to an extent. What is it about our people in India, in different states, that they wholeheartedly give love to even someone who may not be originally from their place but are considered one of their own?
People are very smart and intelligent. If Naveen Patnaik has succeeded so many years in Odisha, it's because people see his clear heart. He has heart in the right place. And they know that this guy wants to change Odisha, transform Odisha, and he is spending every minute of his time for Odisha and its people and its growth. So when people are so intelligent and smart, they will judge what is what and who is who. And that's how I think the connect which I have with people is the same.
The connect that you have with the people is the same, because people believe that you are wanting to do this as a service and not, but that's what all politicians say.
So time will tell that, whether I have meant what I say or whether I have some other hidden agenda. Time will say, but I leave it to the people to judge whether I stand by the service mind which I got from the Chief Minister.
147 विधानसभा एवं 21 लोकसभा आसन रे लढिबा